poison the youth, put in a food. Why them do it? Why? It is a youth where always show up at work on time. In customer service and par. He's a very hard worker and take him job serious. You can call upon him for anything. He's very reliable. Him nice with everybody. And because of that, he manages to see the potential in the youth, yeah, and give him a promotion. The youth get a promotion. And the promotion where the youth go get cause him to be no longer among the land of the living. Him own co-worker and close friend poison him. You know, see, hotel not easy. You see, hotel, if I no obey them poison you.
See how people them wicked? Listen, so yesterday I was posting a video and I talked about, I didn't know why God wanted me to use the workplace analogy. I used the workplace analogy and I talked about how like you may have people that want your position and they will literally smile in your face. They will smile in your face and make it seem like they're buddy in front up with you. But in their heart, there's envy. In their heart, in their mind, they're plotting on how to get rid of you. If they're trying to like I talked about in the video yesterday, there's many tactics they will use. If you didn't watch the video that I posted yesterday, the psychological aspect of people that want your position, watch that video because I go into details on a psychological standpoint and I try to show you guys like the type of tactics that people will do to try to get you out. People are wicked. So this morning I was scrolling through TikTok and I just saw that there was a guy that worked at a hotel in Jamaica and he got promoted. And when he got promoted, one of his coworkers, they put something in his food. They poisoned him. And he felt sick, went to the hospital, and then he got pronounced dead. You see what I mean? Like what I say, like it's like I'm not trying to put fear in y'all, but what I mean when I say God says cut off people, I just posted a video this morning saying cut people off because God said on Saturday to me, he said cut them off. But I knew it wasn't my word because he gave me that word already 2 weeks prior and I did everything he told me to do and I started deleting everyone connected to the person that does witchcraft on me because anyone that's connected to this person, they're also enabling her. They're enabling her behavior. A lot of them are being used to even spy on me and bring information to her, right? So I already did what God told me to do. So when I got the cut them off message on Saturday, I knew it was for some of you guys. Because I talked about how the second half of the year, demons are going to go on a rampage and they're going to be more visible. They're going to be more desperate to try to harm people, get rid of people out of jealousy, envy, spitefulness. I told you guys there's going to be a lot more things going on. And this is why God is pulling his people, his children away from people. And I talked about Lot's wife. And I talked about in the video I posted this morning how important it is to be obedient. A person, like I said in the video that I posted this morning, a person who will go out their way and do witchcraft on someone and try to torment someone spiritually or try to manipulate them into getting them kicked out or to lose their job or whatever they're trying to do it for out of jealousy and envy is a person that has the same mindset as someone that will pick up a gun, pick up poison, and pick up a knife to commit a crime. They have the same mentality. They're just being more sneaky with it. Okay? There's a guy in Jamaica who got poisoned because he got a promotion. And I don't see that as a coincidence. I see that as a warning. And I see that as God is just confirming things to us. So when God tells you to do certain things, be obedient because there's people that are watching you and they can see your prosperity. They can see your abundance. They know because you are a child of God and they know because you have the favor of God's hand on your life. They know you're going to prosper and they will be so desperate to get rid of you. So desperate. I had to cut ties from the person that particularly was doing witchcraft on me because there was attempts in the past where she did give me stuff that I knew had poison in it. But because I'm very gifted, when I received these things from her, I would hear the Lord say, don't use that toothbrush. Throw it away. And I threw it away. Don't eat that food. I remember when I never ate the food, the 2 African ladies at the hospital were like, okay, why don't you want to touch the food? I told them straight up, I'm like, because the food may have witchcraft in it. And they're like, oh, I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it. Okay, so if I'm so crazy, why are you not touching it? Why are you afraid to touch it? Why are you listening to me if I'm the crazy one? They threw the food out. They didn't want to touch it. The food got thrown out. That's what I mean when I say, like, people are wicked. We're in the last days, and let me tell you, some people are more desperate, and they're not hiding it anymore. They're not hiding their wickedness anymore. Some of them are, but they're not hiding their wickedness anymore. A lot of people are not hiding it no more. You have to be careful where you eat from and the things that you do. Somebody just posted in the comment section right before I record this video, so what do I do? Because I go to school where God wants me to stay away from certain people. Go to school, get what you need to get from school, get your notes, and bounce and go back home. You don't have to engage with people. You don't have to talk to people unless it's a part of your assignment. Go to school for what you went to school for and go home. Just be discerned. Don't be fearful. Don't live in fear. But just do what you need to do and bounce. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, when you have to be in an environment where there's people around you that you cannot trust, do what you need to do to get out. Listen to God, pray, fast, start writing stuff down, write a list of things that you want to do with your life, a list of things that you're interested in, a list of, like, create an escape plan. And then take this list to prayer. So when God reveals the dream to you, right, you understand the dream more clearly, because chances are it's something that you've already written on that list, and then you know exactly what he's trying to tell you. Okay? We have to be more discerned in these last days, because people are desperate now. They're desperate, and people are getting very wicked. Very wicked. And it's unfortunate that this happened to this guy, because when I really started, like, listening to the video, everybody's saying he's such a nice guy. Like, he's so like nice, he's so polite, and for him to get a promotion at a hotel where tourists come, like, for sure, obviously he has really good communication skills. He's a people person, all of that stuff, right? This driving school, don't worry, because some of y'all be tripping like, Stephanie, someone's stalking you. I know I got stalkers, but that's a driving instructor. Yeah, so I was seeing a lot of good things about this guy. This is very common, especially in the Caribbean. Very common in the Caribbean and very common in Africa. People getting poisoned. I've been seeing a lot of stories about this stuff. This wickedness is jealousy. Y'all be safe out here and stay prayed up. Okay? And when God tells you do something or cut people off, don't question why. Just be obedient. Obedience is better than sacrifice. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes out of disobedience, we get ourselves caught up into some stuff, and then we want to get mad at God. And God's like, well, I've been told you stop talking to that person. I've been told you to remove yourself from that place, but you didn't listen. You get what I'm saying? So sometimes we get ourselves in problems because of our disobedience. We have to be obedient to God. And like I told you guys, do not eat from certain places. Do not eat. Bring your own food to work. Bring your own drinks to work. If your drink and your food is not in your sight and it was left around other people, don't even eat it. Don't even drink it. I've been living like this for a long time, where I don't really eat from people. Even when it comes to, like, Uber orders, like I tell you guys all the time, when you're ordering food online, if you are a public figure or you're on social media or you're on TikTok or whatever, and people know of you and you're ordering food online, change the name. Change the name. Put on a different name for your Uber thing. You see what I'm saying? And then pick it up, or change the name and create a whole new account. You have to move strategically. It's not to bring fear or put fear in anyone. It's called being discerned. It's called being wise, and it's called understanding the spiritual principalities that we're up against on a daily basis. Okay? I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.